Her, it's something special. I don't know. It's that same thing like I felt when I met her and she came in there. Like I said, it just hit me. I was just like, dang, they are so on point. They're so professional. It just came across with a glow to me. And I think that glow is what the people and the fans and all of us are all still latching on to. It's certain artists that have that. And they're born with it. And they continue to have it no matter what once they're no longer here in physical form. You know, Tupac, Biggie, those guys have it. Jimi Hendrix, there's a lot of guys just like that. You know, Elvis. The list goes on. And I mean, there's a lot of other people, you know, as well that, you know, fall under that category, and there's some that don't fall under that category. But she was definitely one that fell under the category of having that glow.
You know, anyone that watches this documentary, you know, they will understand that at the end of the day, you know, just like my opinion and what I thought of her and my impression is the time that she interacted in my life and whatever I was going through and what we created. And when you listen to other people, you kind of got to take it for just what it is, just their opinion and their preference. I think ultimately what will speak most about her is what you actually know to be facts, you know, of her being a performer and how many people's lives she impacted through just what she was supposed to do, music and entertainment. Not how many people she befriended and bought cars and, you know, went to parties and stuff or whatever. No, it was about the music and her being an entertainer. And I think her success speaks for itself.
Aaliyah's influence can still be heard in the music of some of today's successful chart acts, from Alicia Keys to Beyonce Knowles. Aaliyah may be gone, but she will never be forgotten.
My lasting memory of her? It's been so many different, you know, times. Like I said, I worked with her on her second album. She had numerous videos and different things and shows and everything afterwards. But, I mean, I just cherished and I just feel like I was just happy. I'm just grateful and happy to have had a chance to work with her and meet her. And that's probably the best thing, or my best memory, is to be able to, you know, I had a chance to sit down and have a conversation with a beautiful young woman. A beautiful young lady. That's probably my best, you know, memory.
Who knows what potential stood ahead of her? She had limitless energy, it seemed. She was very young. She had decades of art ahead of her. She was fun, she was explorative, she was adventurous. Who knows where that, combusting with her talent, would have led. It's a tragic loss to the music world, to people who knew her personally. She was a great, great person.
I guess my lasting memory of her is just, I guess, her quiet, little, innocent little smile. And it's the little girl that just was just so giving. She was very giving.
The charisma alone, the star quality that she emanated when you met her, just guaranteed more explosive success in the years that she didn't have.
I think Aaliyah, before she died, actually had only begun to scratch the surface of the potential that lied inside of her. When you're looking at somebody that was, what, 21 years old, that could have had 40 years ahead of her. I mean, just to get great, you really don't know. But as focused as she was a very focused individual. And with the talent she had, you knew she was going nowhere but just great places.
I don't think I can separate a lasting memory of her from the music. I think of that sort of almost hauteur that she had in the publicity photos, and it's what I hear in the music. I suppose for me, the lasting memory of it is the music, and the pleasure I get from it, and the pleasure that is strong enough when I hear it that it can blot out momentarily the fact that that's all we're going to have.
I think that when I look at her future and her career, I looked at a career that was just beginning to blossom. And I look at her involvement in the movies, and I look at just how vibrant she was and all the energy she had. And I really have no idea where she was going. She was just totally starbound. She was in the beginning voyage of the word star, without a doubt.
Sky's were the limit, definitely, and a lot of people say that, but it was definitely there for her. And it's just something that's very, very unfortunate, because it's like I said, if you had a chance to meet her, you would definitely want, you know, the best for someone like her. And it was gonna happen. But, you know, obviously, you know, God had different plans for her, and I'm sure things are still happening for her. We just don't know about it.
So how do I say goodbye to my friend that never really knew? So how do I hide my tears? 'Cause of all the years I followed your life. So why do I even try? 'Cause I just can't cry anymore. So why did you have to die? It's a question that makes us all sigh. Hush now, baby, don't you cry. Wipe away the teardrops from your eyes. Hush now, baby, don't you cry, 'cause the sun comes out tomorrow. Said the sun comes out tomorrow. Said the sun comes out tomorrow. Sun comes out tomorrow. Sun comes out tomorrow. With the moonlight, hey, yeah.